Hello everyone, welcome. Today, we're diving into a common Java error, java.net.SocketTimeoutException. This exception occurs when a network operation takes too long. It can be frustrating, but understanding why it happens and how to handle it is key. Let's explore what causes this error and how to prevent it. First, let's define what a socket timeout exception is. It signals that a timeout has expired during a socket read or connect operation. This means your program tried to communicate with another computer, but it didn't receive a response within a specified time. Now, let's discuss the two main types of timeout that cause this exception. The first is the read timeout. This is the maximum amount of time your program will wait for data to arrive after a connection has been established. The second type is the connect timeout. This is the maximum time your program will wait to establish a connection with the remote server in the first place. If either of these timeouts are exceeded, the socket timeout exception is thrown. So what are the common causes? Network issues are frequent culprits. Problems like slow internet connections, firewalls blocking access, or simply the remote server being down can trigger a timeout. Another cause could be the remote server being overloaded. If the server is too busy, it might not be able to respond in a timely manner. Finally, the timeout values themselves could be too short. A very low timeout value might not be enough time for the server to respond, especially if the network is slow or the server is under load. Now, let's look at how to handle this exception in your code. The most common way is to use a try-catch block. Place your socket operations within a try block and catch the socket timeout exception in the catch block. Inside the catch block, you can implement your error handling logic. This might involve logging the error, retrying the connection, or informing the user about the problem. For example, you can retry the connection after a brief delay. This can sometimes resolve temporary network issues. You can also increase the timeout values. This gives the server more time to respond. However, be careful not to set the timeouts too high, as this could make your program unresponsive if the server is truly down. Importantly, always remember to close your socket connections in a finally block. This ensures that resources are released, even if an exception occurs. Proper resource management prevents resource leaks and improves the stability of your application. Remember to log detailed information about the error. This will help you diagnose the problem later. Include timestamps, server addresses, and any other relevant information in your logs. That's it for today's topic. I hope you found this explanation of java.net.SocketTimeoutException helpful. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Your support helps us create more content like this. Consider sharing this video with others who might find it useful. Also, feel free to leave comments below if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos.